everybody has a tough time letting employees go. It is a very tough decision to have to do that. But at some point, you need to make that call and you have to do it. You have to remember that you're the boss, okay? You're the boss of your company. Everything rises and falls with you. If your company rises and has success, that is largely in part because of you and how you run your operation. If you have a fall off in your company, you're losing money, that also falls on you because it's your choices that made that happen. And one of your choices could very well be having bad employees that you need to let go. I've had this. I've been in business for 30 years. I've had to let go of some employees that became like my best friends. And I had one guy that came in smelling like alcohol all the time. And I used to think it was just because he was up drinking the night before. Then one day, checked his coffee bottle, and sure enough, there was alcohol in it. So the other guys reported it to me. I checked it out, and sure enough, it was. And so I had to let him go. I hated that. It was one of the worst days of my life because the guy had been with me for years. But I had to do that because I realized it's my company. And when you're a slacker, you're a liability. That guy was a liability. He could have ran somebody over, hit him with power equipment, anything, and caused damage. And I couldn't allow that to happen. So it was a tough choice, but that's what I had to do. At the end of the day, you have to do what's best for the company. Because if you keep allowing these poor performers to work in your company, they're costing you money. They're costing you money every day that they're out there because you're paying them, but they're not getting the work done. They're slackers. If they're slackers and they have issues, or if they're always getting into it with the other employees, whatever the case may be, yeah, you can sit them down, you can talk to them about it, and you should do that. Do it once or twice. Third time around, they got to get the boot. They got to go. Slackers need to go. Do you want to work longer in your life, or do you want to retire sooner? These are all choices that you have to make. And the longer you wait and the longer you put them off, the harder it's going to be, and the more it costs your company money. I know it sucks. That's why it's called the tough decision. But at the end of the day, they're taking money out of your mouth. Remember that.